You trying to get in some good bets today? Come along with us at the World of Probability, where we track the winningest sportsbooks around the world to find the true probability of every bet. Then use that data to find you the best bets today and every day at legal U.S. sportsbooks across every sport, across every league. That's how we do it here. Yesterday, Icarus flew too close to the sun. My wings got melted off chasing that Warriors money line, which came close but didn't hit. Nets money line, not close at all. But of course, we're going to dust ourselves off. Still up a good amount of units over the last week, and we're going to be doing it again for Week 15 in the NFL, starting with Justin Fields under 183.5 passing yards, 55.2% probability to win. The best bet right now is minus 115 odds. Of course, we see BetMGM on the screen, but it doesn't matter if you can take it there or anywhere else. It's not about the CPA fees for us. It's about showing you what is the true best bet based upon the probability, and then, of course, accounting for the sportsbooks VIG. And with those minus 115 odds, this bet of Fields under 183.5 passing yards is a 3.3 probability score. So Justin Fields going against the Browns defense that we know shuts down a lot of teams definitely makes sense that he's going to have some struggles here. Strong bets take. Other bets to look at here. Another Justin Fields version. Let's see. Of course, this is what the process looks like. It probably just scrolling through, finding some plus EV bets. And this Elijah Moore one does look like a good one. Elijah Moore under 3.5 receptions in Browns versus Bears is a 50% probability to win. You're getting plus 106 odds right now. So you are getting basically a 6% VIG paid out to you. It's a 50-50 bet. You're getting plus money on it. That is how betting works. It's how you stay profitable over time. So even when you lose money, you can sort of save some damage for yourself. This bet at plus 106 odds has a 3%, or excuse me, a 3 probability score, aka a 3% expected value calculation. Of course, which means that it wins you that much more money than it'll lose you if the bet were played infinitely. And that's a reflection of the inefficiencies and probabilities, as well as the sportsbooks VIG. That's how we do it at Probably. That's how the process goes. Similar things at OddsJam, similar things for some other providers out there as well. But we do it on your mobile phone and make it as easy as possible to get it for you. Cooper Kupp over 5.5 receptions, 59% probability to win. This bet's at minus 130 odds, giving the bet a 3.5 probability score. So Cooper Kupp, a strong bet going against the Commanders. We know a team that gives up a lot of production, and certainly in DFS, DraftKings, and FanDuel this week, and Underdog as well. People will be chasing heavily those Ram stacks against the Commanders. Taking a prop bet could be a lot safer version of that with Cooper Kupp and 5.5 receptions here. Other bets we could look at: Joe Flacco under 226.5. Perhaps this Browns-Bears game gets a little bit ugly. But Flacco, we know even if it doesn't, he's not the biggest outlier passer at 38 years old. Who could play in the NFL at 38? Apparently only Joe Flacco. 55.4% probability to win this one. Minus 115 odds. Give the bet a 3.6 probability score. So Joe Flacco looking good once again in this bet. Other bets we can hit, of course, going to keep scrolling through here and trying to avoid the ones under a 1 probability score because that's within the margin of error. And ones over a 2 are generally what we try to target on the stream to make sure that you are getting bets, give you a little bit of buffer on the EV side of the equation. Tua Tagovailoa under 220.5 passing yards. You would definitely hit the under on receiving yards of that. Under 220.5 passing yards in this spot. Of course, Tyreek Hill questionable right now. It's not practice this week. Probably going to be a true game time decision this weekend. But a 55.04% probability to win this bet. Best bet right now is minus 115 odds, giving the bet a 2.9 probability score. So Tua under 220.5. Another strong bet to hit here against the Jets D that we know shuts down a lot of guys out there. David Njoku under 40.5. We took the under on Joe Flacco so we can correlate our picks a little bit here, even if we're not playing him in a parlay or a same game parlay. David Njoku under 40.5 receiving yards, 55.85% probability to win. DraftKings right now, the best bet is minus 115 odds, which gives the bet a 4.4 probability score. And that bet was updated recently as well, so you can hop over and take that. And of course, it's at DraftKings, so it's probably also at FanDuel, probably also at Tipico, probably at whatever sportsbooks you want to get to. Wale Robinson, another play that should be popular in DFS this week as a chalk play. Over 32.5 receiving yards in Saints versus Giants, 55.9% probability to win, minus 119 odds. Give the bet a 2.9 probability score. So Wandale definitely surging in terms of the amount of targets. I would not try to predict him to have that same target share that he had on Monday night with Tommy DeVito slinging it, but it does seem like Wandale should be fairly safe to hit this over. Definitely a low bar over for a guy getting the workload and the snap share of Wandale Robinson. Odell Beckham under 3.5 receptions in Jags versus Ravens, 59.3% probability to win. Best bet right now is minus 138 odds, giving that a 2.3 probability score. So Odell obviously been running hot lately, certainly has been the best receiver in that wide receiver core for the Ravens, unfortunately for Zay Flowers. But Odell definitely due for a come down day, you would think, and it seems like that could be it. Other bets to look at here. Oh, we hit that Wandale. This is a better version of a Wandale one. Okay. Josh Allen. This is a tough one. I know people like Josh Allen. Actually, I had a little debate on Splash Play, of course, my fantasy football YouTube channel, talking about this with somebody. Wanted to really target the Bills and DFS this weekend, but Josh Allen under 259.5 passing yards does look like a plus EV bet. 55.5% probability to win, but the best bet right now is minus 115 odds, giving the bet a 3.7 probably score. So another plus EV bet, Josh Allen under going against the Dallas defense that we know gives up a lot of production. I would not take over on Olamide Zaccheaus touchdowns. You certainly can on Monday Night Football, but a long shot bet for sure. And as we've seen, the long shot bet's definitely going to can build your bankroll, if you are hitting them, but if you're losing them, and if you are a person without a big bankroll, losing those long shot bets, not the greatest thing. So I would not personally advocate for these long shot player touchdown bets. There are a lot of them coming up here. This one at least has some logic to it with Alexander Madison out, but still not one I would try to advocate for you guys. Tyler Algier over 31.5 rushing yards. Bijan Robinson certainly seizing more of a workload, but mostly in the red zone. Tyler Algier over 31.5 rushing yards is a 54.58% probability to win, so basically 54.6%. Minus 114 odds. Give the bet a 2.5 probably score. So another solid bet to get there. I would like to get like a lower probability one, but I think these are all like high probability bets with high probability scores. So ones that have like a 40%-ish probability tend to be my speed. We're getting a little bit less of a shot to hit, but still getting a little more of a payday if it does hit. So a lot of minus money bets today, but we'll make this the last one. Devonte Smith under 59.5 receiving yards. That's Monday Night Football, of course, 55.7% probability to win, minus 115 odds. Give the bet a 4.2 probably score, and you are seeing ESPN bet again. If you're going to have a bunch of sportsbook accounts, ESPN bet probably a really good one to have, given how inefficient those odds are. Probably the most inefficient markets of any legal U.S. sportsbook, certainly of the big five, big four that are floating around out there. But under 59.5, Devonte Smith, 55.7% probability win. Of course, you can always get all this data for yourself across every sport. There are some bets that I can't even hit on right now because we're basically out of time, but go check it out at probably.com. If you do subscribe at probably.com/subscribe, you're saving 40%, which means that you're paying just $12 for your first month of all of our data, of course, at Probably. It's a great way to get in there, get a feel for it for basically less than a unit, I'm sure, for what most of you guys are betting. Go check it out at probably.com. Mathematically profitable bets. You've seen the results in this channel besides the NBA video yesterday, but a hot run over a week. And it's every day we're putting together profitable bets. And even yesterday, because we did have some bets that were still hitting, we did end up staving off some of the damage that could have been done by the Nets money line and the Warriors money line. That's how the process goes. You're just trying to build that bankroll every day. That's what we'll do for you here at Probably. So make sure you hit the like button. Please subscribe before you go and check out probably.com if you want more data. And of course, I'll be back with you guys on Monday for more best bets. So let's hope these hit. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Enjoy your weekends.